One of the first things I got introduced to was opiates, and I was with some older kids. The guy that had given me the drug said he was a nurse, and that the better way to do it was IV. So one of my first experience in using was using IV Dilaudid. I used IV heroin while I was pregnant with my son, and I wanted to stop several times, and I knew that I couldn't do it alone.
Ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right. Are you nervous?
A little bit. I am Katie Hubbard. My sobriety date is October 18th, 2019. And I've been sober for a little over 2 years. I started my journey in recovery several years ago, probably 8 or 9. I remember when I was one of the first things I got introduced to was opiates. I told my parents that I was like, I'm taking like 2 pills a day. I think I need to go to treatment. I thought that things would change. I thought that I would just be able to go right back into life. And I tried that. There was still like something in me that this void I had. That once the drugs were removed, I still was left with just me and didn't know how to deal with that. Met my husband now, which I had known before. We had kind of run in similar circles. I ran into him at a meeting, and we started dating, and everything was going to be great. Like I found the one. We're both sober. We're happy, and quickly relapsed and started using.
Marriage was not great. We were never on the same page unless we were going to get dope, and even that caused some arguments. It was kind of like always, when's the other shoe gonna drop, and how's it gonna look? Are we gonna get arrested? Is one of us gonna die? It was terrible.
After having my son, DHR was involved. We went through a 14-month custody case with them, and we're taking drug tests. We were doing counseling, marriage individual. We were doing all the things that were required of us. The day came that we did get custody back of Robbie, and we shortly thereafter went back to using. Not our intention, and certainly not what we expected, or anyone from that matter. We both checked into, we had come clean with our families, and they had kind of known, and not wanting to put our son in harm's way, we decided to go to treatment. We tried multiple times to get sober, and one or both of us would fall.
I was, at the point where I was extremely open to suggestion. I had stopped trying to drive the boat and was relying on staff, my sponsor. They suggested, that we put some distance in between ourselves because of this. I didn't want to do it. This suggestion, like a lot of their other suggestions, it felt and seemed counterproductive, It's one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in my life, and I did it.
I know now that was the best thing he could have done for our family. I just was so tired. I didn't think that by this point I had tried everything, counseling, and I just didn't think that there was any hope left. I thought that I was too far gone, and that I was just going to be doomed to this repeated cycle for the rest of my life. I didn't think that when I came to ALR that it was going to work for me. I had attempted recovery so many times in various forms over the years that I didn't think that this time would be any different. But I just knew that I'm just gonna go in and give it my all. It went beyond just helping me remove the drink and drug problem. It was so much bigger than that. They helped me have a life again. So today, life is very different. It's nothing like I had thought it would be, but it's way more than I thought it would be. I have friends, I have family, and if life doesn't get any better than it does today, I am completely satisfied. Thank you, ALR. Thank you for, being a huge part of not only mine, but my husband's recovery. I don't think that they really realize the generational impact that they're having. My husband and I are taking what we've learned from ALR and carrying it on.